like a Hellcat.
Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is Vedant and this is Maruti Suzuki Wagoner VXI Dio. Now you could see the key looks something like this. No keyless entry, no keyless go, nothing of that but single traditional key. So at the front you could see it's very minimalistic. Firstly, the headlights are too big for its size. You could see the indicator itself is too big than the car itself. Jokes apart, but still the proportion of headlight I think could be better over that time. You could see this is the indicator and this is the main headlight. You could see this is upper, this is deeper, and the way this deeper is done is also nice. Fog lamp mounts. Over the ZXI you will get the fog lamps, but this is VXI, that's why there is no fog lamps offered over here. Fake vents, it's real. This is also real, this is fake. Suzuki badging over here, chrome line, red color, in term like burgundy color this is. Now let's open the hood. It's a bit of a task.
Stop it. Get some help.
So at last you could see this is the battery, this is the whole mount, this is a 4-cylinder petrol engine, LPG, 16 valves you could see. Let's talk about LPG later. Now let's close it, and closing it again is a bit of a task. Yes, so you could see these are intakes for water coming, these are the single blade wipers. Windscreen is big, so from the side you could see. So you could see this is the side profile. Let's move on to the wheels. Now the tire size happens to be 145/70/13. So yes, very chintu in size. You could see these are steel wheels, and designs also not that good. Simple spring types. Side indicator mounted over here. Basic mirror. You could see this is the side housing. So I personally like the burgundy color over here. This is the antenna, these are the roof rails, but I think so these roof rails are not that functional also because it's not sturdy. Okay, so yes, panel gaps are a lot in this car, so Maruti could have rounded it off in a better manner. Same size wheels, very chintu pintu, not good for the ride quality. From here you need to fill the LPG gas. So from the back it looks something like this. I personally didn't like the way it looks because it's something new for us. This design is something called tall boy design. What does it mean? This means that overall car's length ना is more than its width. मतलब गाड़ी की जो लंबी है ना height is more than its width. So yes, in terms of practicality it scores very nice. LXI written over here, Wagoner Dio. Dio means this could be run on petrol also and LPG also. That's why Dio is over here. Wagoner R. Suzuki badging over here. Maruti Suzuki again written over here. Brake lights, something looks like this. These are the side indicator. These are the reverse lights. You could see. Sorry that the car is very dirty. So let's try to open it. So now you could see gas studs over here. So yes, the boot is quite messed up, but still the boot capacity is not that good, near to 325 liters. So yes, it's not that practical, but still quite good enough for your weekend holidays. So let's close this. Close with a proper thud. Now let's sit at the back. Now personally I like the way the door opens quite wide. It's near to 90 degrees. You could see the doors open near to 90 degrees and the doors are quite big also, so easy to go inside. And firstly when you will sit, you will realize that because of that tall boy design you have lot of headroom. So because of that, headroom is a lot. Now 3 people at the back is not that comfortable. You could see here is little bit cubby gap where you could keep nothing. This is fabric line over here, and this is the manual windows. So yes, if you want a proper gym, you could go in this car, because actually operating this manual windows is a quite of a gym. Here also you could keep nothing. So I don't think that it's a good idea. See over here, okay? Here is no magazine holder, but here it is. Jadoo. So why could not Maruti give it on both sides? It could be much more practical also. Same over here. I quite feels that the build quality of this car is strong, but though it is not, because the overall structure is quite a bit of mess up. So that's why I don't think so this car can be scored very practically for the safety. No central armrest over here, two adjustable headrest. That's a good touch. Over here there is an extra window, but that could be a quite of a faff if sun is bright at the morning. Window area is very big. Yes, window area is very big. Let me show it to you. Window area na, it's big. No problem for that. Here is to hold on. So now let's get out of here and let's sit in the driver's side. Over there we will talk about much more. So here we are. So you could see, very basic, very simple. These are the controls for AC. These are controls for God knows what. Sorry for that. These are the controls for your audio system. These are the controls for your ashtray. And this is your cigarette lighter. This is your steering wheel, Maruti Suzuki ki wedging. Here you could see these are the controls for your lights. Over here for wipers. These are the simple speedometer. Here is the speedometer. Here is the fuel meter. And there is the temperature meter. This is another AC. It works quite well. These are the headlight controllers, headlight leveler, and this is to switch between petrol and LPG. So here you could see, here is actually decent amount of space, but here also you can't keep anything, because when the car accelerates now very fast, everything is over here will spill out. And over here also there is another little bit of tummy space. Over here also let it be. So over here also there is lot of space. So this car scores very good in practicality in terms of an hatchback. You could see these are the manual gear. You could see this is the 5-speed unit from the Maruti Suzuki. Here you could keep your half a liter of bottle, and these are the controls for nothing. This is your manual handbrake, and these are your seat belt. So now let's get driving right away. So well, now we are on the go, and first of all, straight away telling that chassis is bit wobbly. Means if you will go on straight road na, nothing will happen. See, now it's a turn. See, chassis just shakes a lot. Then let's talk about suspension. Suspension is okay, means it's good for such a car. But the drawback over here is that wheels are very chintu, means 13-inch wheels for a hatchback is not a good choice. So yes, because of that small tire size, car just shakes a lot in corners. Body roll is well maintained because this car is not that big and heavy also. So body roll is not that bad. It's well maintained. See, over the turns, body roll is not executable. See, now there is a sharp turn. Chassis wobbles, Chassis wobbliness is there. Suspension soaks up bumps quite well, but the noise from the suspension direct comes into the cabin. See, when a big pothole comes suspension just makes a lot of noise because it's not just for his choice. Now let's talk about engine. Well, this is Wagner Dio. Okay, so this engine na is compatible with LPG also. So we will not talk about LPG because LPG is just nothing. Petrol, it's much bad than petrol. So let's talk about petrol first. Well, this is 2-liter 4-cylinder petrol engine. As I have shown earlier in the video, 16 valves, 4-cylinder one. Now the power output from this engine is near to 90 horsepower. Means horsepower is not that bad also for such a car because this car weighs near to 1.1 ton and that's very nice. Weight reduction very nicely done. And engine feels light in city, but in ghat roads na engine makes lot of noise. See, there is a lot of noise from engine because engine just is not rave happy for its own kind. See, engine just the engine saying itself that I don't want to become fast and furious, just drive it saintly. Well, engine in economic conditions means 40 to 50 kilometers per hour, engine raves good. The car speedo rave meter is not there, so because of that we can't see the rave counter, but imaginably this car raves all the way up to 5000 rpm. See, overtaking could be a task. You need to shift gears between to overtake car. Otherwise, engine is very nice to drive in city. In ghat roads or highways na, engine feels bit lacking. But hey, it's a hatchback, so it's compatible and nice also for such a car. Now let's talk about the gearbox. Gearbox is a 5-speed manual transmission. Well, shifts are good because it raves all the way up to 5000 rpm. So shifts are good, slick. But the drawback over here is that when the car shifts na, there is a stop in power. Means if you are on 4th gear, you shifts on 5th gear, there is a stop in power. This car needs its own time to enhance that power, and then the car slowly linearly pulls. In performance figure 0 to 100, it's near to 16 seconds. So yes, engine is good for its own, but still in highway and ghat roads na, it's not that good. You could see this is ghat road. Overtaking could be a bit of a task for this engine because engine is very chill too. 2-liter engine for a hatchback, not a good idea, but still Maruti has composed it very nicely, so it just doesn't feel slacking. But in highway and ghat road, it is a bit underpowered. Now let's talk about the seating position. See, seating position, I am here sitting near to 2 hours, and seating position I think for starters 1.5 hour na it's good, but if you are here for a longer journey, it could not be ideal place for you. See, overtaking is a bit of task. You need to shift gears to rev up the engine. So yes, seating position is not good for longer journeys, but still I liked it. So this was my short review about Maruti Suzuki Wagner R Dio LXi. This is LXi. VXi gets minor updates, which I have told earlier in the review. It's not that much. Thank you for watching my video. If you like it, you could give it a like, and yes, don't forget to subscribe. And there are lots of videos in I button. See those also. Thank you.